Good day, good day, good day. I want to welcome you back to another Ask Lady Jules. And we have another question today that specifically talks about how do we steward our businesses, our life, our ministry biblically? And what does that look like for us in 2026? Well, I want to talk to you about the truth about building your empire. Mhm. And I'm just going to say it. You need to stop building your empire. hmm I know that that sounds wrong. As an entrepreneur, you're taught to build and own. But what if that ambition is actually your heaviest burden? What if the nonstop chase for more growth has left you more stressed than successful and even more distant from God? There's a better way, and it starts with one core truth. You are not the owner of your business, your ministry. You are the manager of his. And so embracing that will change everything. So I want to talk to you about the empire builder's burden because for years I was stuck in an mindset. Every win was mine, but so was every failure. The weight of making payroll for myself, keeping clients happy, was all on me. So I was building my own little kingdom, and its king was tired. And not only tired, I was spiritually empty. And this is what I call the empire builder's burden. It's the lie that says it's all up to you. It's a mindset that leads to a hustle culture that's driven by anxiety instead of faith. And so we think that we're chasing success, but we're really chasing control. And it was never ours to have. So, what is the solution? I want to talk about the steward's mindset shift because the shift for me came when a mentor asked me a simple question: whose business are you really building? And I went to Psalm 24, verse 1. It says, the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. And that includes your business, that includes your ministry, your client list, your big ideas. It's all His. You aren't the owner, you're the manager. And this isn't a pass to be lazy. Just think of the parable of the talents. We have a master that expected his servants to faithfully manage his resources. A steward is an active caretaker who is responsible for growing the owner's assets for the owner's purposes. So the shift is from building what you own to faithfully managing what God owns. And once you get this, three things in your business will be transformed. And I'm talking about business, ministry, whatever it may be. So let's talk about this transformation. Three ways that your business will change. First is your relationship with money changes. The owner, driven by fear, hoards cash, but the steward sees money as a tool for the kingdom. So the question becomes, well, how can God be glorified with this resource? You practice generosity not as an afterthought, but as a first step. As Second Corinthians chapter 9, verse 7 encourages, because you know it wasn't your money to begin with. Second, your relationship with time changes. The empire builder is a slave to the hustle, which leads to burnout. But the steward knows that, hey, rest is an act of trust. So you still work with excellence, but you surrender the outcome, just like Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 says. Your work becomes disciplined and not frantic. You can unplug knowing the real owner is still on the clock. Now, third, your relationship with people changes. You see, for the owner, people can become just numbers on a spreadsheet. But for the steward, the business or the ministry is a place of ministry. So every meeting is a chance for us to serve. Every team member is someone to build up. As First Peter chapter 4 verse 10 describes, you use your gifts to serve others with integrity because you're representing the one who owns it all. So I want to leave you with this final thought. Shifting from an owner to a steward isn't about giving up on ambition. It's about giving it to our higher purpose, which is God. It's the difference between us carrying a crushing weight and managing a precious gift. So, what's one thing, just one, that you can surrender control of this week? Is it a financial decision? Is it a schedule that you won't let go of? And I want you to start there. Take one small step from being an owner to becoming a steward. Let me know in the comments what you're choosing to steward this week. And if this hits home, subscribe for more on building your business, your ministry God's way. You can go ahead and make sure that you follow, scan in that QR code there, and meet me back here because I'll have a brand new question on tomorrow for another Ask Lady Jules. Blessings.